What's up, issue? For today's video, we have a Mega Medicham sweep. We are continuing a journey to get all the Mega Pokemon done for Sword and Shield comes out. Big shout out to all the people who were at my team building Twitch stream. You guys sort of were there while I was building a lot of these sets, and Mega Medicham was included. Now, per se, I haven't done a Meditite sweep or a Medicham sweep, but Meditite did play a pretty big role in this video. If you want to come and watch it, the link is in the description of the video. It was around a rather naughty boy or girl. Now, let's get straight into this video. I had a little bit of a strategy going here because we were only going to be using Dynamic Punch to attack, right? So that took a little bit of thought and a process to set up. Plus, Medicham got some really cool moves to make this possible. All right, so we have a Greninja Elite. I've never ever seen one of them in my life, and we're going to set up this sticky web. It would have been really unfortunate there if I couldn't get the sticky web up, but it wasn't really, it wasn't absolutely needed. It was just kind of helpful. Okay, so we're going to go to Low-Key Roast here, which is very appropriately nicknamed, as you guys may see. All right, so we got Greninja going for another Dank Pulse here. I'm going to go for the Glare. So what I'm going to try and do here is basically paralyze the entire team of my opponent. So we're going to be going for the Glare and Roar, and we've got Chansey coming. Now, Chansey isn't going to be affected by this real much because most of the time it's got natural cure. So I'm going to be going to a sleep here, just recovering off my health, so I can just further roar out this Chansey and paralyze, the rest of the team. So we got the Chansey coming out here, and now we got the Pidgeot, which definitely isn't Mega. I really need to get a Glare against this thing, but I get a Roar instead, and it's going to roar it out. Now we got Jirachi coming in. Now Jirachi was a very, very funny Pokemon in this video, and it's going to go for an Iron Head there, and it's going to activate my Keybro. So Low-Key Roast, guys, get it. I mean, come on, that deserves a like. If anything, that deserves a like. All right, so we're going to go Glare here. We're going to paralyze the Jirachi. And you know what? It actually feels really good to paralyze Jirachi, because normally that thing is dishing out all those hacks left, right, and center. All right, so we're going to heal up again. It's going to keep spamming Iron Head. Obviously, it's not doing a lot of damage now, and I'm able to get that paralyze off, and I'm trying to go for the Sleep Talk Roar, which I get. So Jirachi, a little bit of a bye-bye to him, and the Victini is going to come in. So pretty much we're just cycling through the whole team and paralyzing them. So you're probably thinking, oh, why are you paralyzing them? Well, if Dynamic Punch, if you guys don't know, it 100% confuses the opponent. So Parafusion and hitting like a truck was sort of like the idea. So I haven't exactly paralyzed the entire team, so I really need to be like, I really need to be a mean person and do that. So we got the Pidgeot coming in here. I'm going to paralyze that, and the Pidgeot is going to be Mega Pidgeot, and it's going to be hitting me with like a special type move, Mazy Hurricane. That's its main stab. Now, the good thing about Pidgeot is it does have no guard, so when I go for a Dynamic Punch, at least it's going to hit against this. Now, my Mew was quite an interesting strategy. We had a recycle red card here. So what you can do, a lot of people forget you can actually recycle items like red card over and over again, not just a berry. So what I'm going to be doing here is going for a Thunder Wave instead of Glare. Glare was pretty good in case I come across some other ones that could get around Thunder Wave, right? So now we're going to go for a Recycle. That's going to get the red card back, and when I get hit right, I'm going to put that little red card in the air, and Tangle Growth is going to go off the field for a foul. So Greninja's going to come in here again and have a speed drop. This thing's going to be able to easily finish him off with a Dank Pulse. Going for a final Recycle here, but it get paralyzed. So like, okay, let's go for another Roost here. Let's get some of my health back. At least it'll fling out the Greninja when it hits me with another Dank Pulse there. So doing a lot of damage to me. Red card is going to activate. It gets to the stage pretty much where I've just paralyzed the whole team, and that's all I pretty much need to. So we're going to go for a final Thunder Wave here on the Victini. Most of the team that matters is paralyzed now. It's going to go for a V-Create and taking out my Mew, and I thought this would be a good opportunity now to send in one of my other Pokemon, being Thicklet, because it's pretty thick, guys. Look at that dirt. All right, so going for the Choice Scarf Memento, dropping the stats of the Victini, really tries to cause a swap air and go Mega Medicham. Alright people, let's go over the strategy. So as you can see, all the Pokemon involved with this. One of them I didn't actually use, but it was sort of just there for a contingency plan. So we had Swallow setting up that sticky web, and we had the Hooper with Trick Ring Tug in case we came across a Ghost type. Now I did actually get access to Foresight Medicham, but I decided to scrap that for Substitute instead. Now in this video, right, I had the main thing about this was Acro Pressure. So what Acro Pressure does, it randomly raises a stat by 2 stages. So in the end there, I got a +6 in every single stat, which was absolutely wild. I thought that would work really well with Substitute as well. Like if I got like 1 evasiveness up, that would actually really help, and it actually did, especially against that Jirachi. That was a very, very long battle. It also lived on 1 health too and took itself out in confusion. I thought that was really amazing. Now we have Gravity on there to increase the accuracy of Dynamic Punch too. Didn't make it 100%. I think I made it about 83%. So it's still pretty accurate, and I did get a lot of accuracy boost there, which kind of helped too. Now we had the Substitute to get around any status, and we had Dynamic Punch as well there, hitting pretty hard. Now I wanted to get at least like +2 in attack before I did, but the problem was, if you watch this video rather closely, I didn't get any boost at all. Like every single stat was boosted except for attack. Like attack was the very last stat to even get like 1 single boost into it. So I was like, what the heck's going on here? Like, what are the chances of that? Anyway, that worked out pretty nicely. Pure Power obviously was the ability of this, and I had max attack and max speed, adamant nature. So this thing was hitting really, really hard coming from Mega Medicham. So I thought that would be the whole strategy there, going for the Dynamic Punch, and obviously it's not 100% accurate, which made it a fair bit of a challenge too. And there's all the other Pokemon, as you can see. I explained most of them in the setup. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.